We're running out of time, Anubarak. How far are we from the exit?
Not far. We have entered the Upper Kingdom. The exit should lead us to the base of the glacier itself. However, there are still hidden traps and pitfalls to account for.
Take cover!
Arthas!
The entire passage collapsed. There's no time to dig through this. I'll have to move quickly and find my own way out. Hopefully Anubarak and the others survived. No one orders me around. Now, Frostmourne. I'll make sure you suffer.
Inventory is full.
At last. I'll be singed if I get too close to those flames. For the Lich King. This is more like it. Finally. I'll need this gold for when I reach the glacier. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. More of the Nerubians' blasted mechanisms. I'll have to time this perfectly. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like gold. This might help us later. Finally. At last. Another quake? Frostmourne hungers. You will know endless torment. Your pain shall be legendary. Faithless coward. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Faithless coward. Finally. This is more like it. You will know endless torment. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. Finally. Now, Frostmourne. At last. This is more like it. Finally. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers. At last. At last. For the Lich King. For the Lich King. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Tread lightly. Faithless coward. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. I must find a way across this strange obstacle. This is more like it. At last. You will know endless torment. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last. Finally. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. I'll make sure you suffer. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Anubarak, you made it.
I see now why the Lich King chose you as his champion, Death Knight. Few men could have survived this labyrinth alone.
What is it now? At last.
Another earthquake. We must hurry, Death Knight.
Something's breaking through. Defensive positions! Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers. At last. At last. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. Your pain shall be legendary. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne.
We're running out of time. We must find the exit. They're blocking the way to the exit. We'll have to fight our way through them to reach it. Oblivion awaits. Raid.
This is more like it. At last.
Inventory is full.
This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Now quickly, head through that door. The exit to the surface lies just beyond.
It'll be good to see the sun again.
Remember, Illidan and the true battle still await us in the world above. Hopefully our trek through the Dark Earth bought us the precious time we needed.